What's up, babies? Good morning. Happy Monday, and welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream here for Coffee and Crypto on a beautiful Monday day over here on the East Coast. And let me know in the comments down below, where are you at today? Where in the world are you watching this from? Just moved to the East Coast. And let me tell you something. East cold is different than any other cold. It's cold out here. I don't know how you guys do it. But well, the cryptocurrency market is dumping, or it did dump a little bit yesterday. The sky is falling. Everybody's freaking out. And I do want to start off the stream today by saying, welcome, guys. What's up, babies? It's good to see you guys. I know I've been MIA for a little bit, but I've been training hard. And a lot of my training sessions are going to be in the morning. And it's just kicking my butt. We got Arizona in the chat. We got Rhode Island in the chat. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good to have you guys back. I do want to start off this video with something like a little bit of a knowledge, you could say, for what I can offer you guys. Because my channel is mostly revolved about meme coins and small caps. So 5 meme coin rules for heading into 2024. Number 1, trust no developer. They'll literally tell you anything, right? Developers will tell you everything. Doxed, not doxed, I've seen it all. Doesn't matter. They'll tell you anything. So don't trust them, really. 2, don't become a Telegram regular. Now, there's nothing wrong with hanging out in Telegram or Discord's chats. It's fine. That's where you get the news, the alpha, current updates with the project. But what I've seen is that a lot of people become, Telegram worshipers. They believe everything the mods say, and they get stuck in the kind of hive mind mentality that you get from Telegram. So just make sure you don't become a regular too much. And if you're going to be a regular, just be objective. 3, have an exit plan and stick to it, right? What does that mean? Well, if you get into a meme coin or a small cap project, chances are it's not the Shiba Inu, the next Shiba Inu. A huge chance that it's not the next 1000x, 100x that you think it's going to be. So have an exit plan. If it's a 5x, if it's a 10x, if it's a 2x, have a plan, stick to it. Do not get your emotions involved. And what you'll notice is that sooner or later, you'll have more wins than losses doing it that way. 4, always protect your own bag by taking profits. For the love of God, pay yourself. The point of investing is not to become some community member that never makes any money. The point of investing is not to change your profile picture to some meme coin that you worship. That's not the point, okay? The point is to make money, take profits. 5, influencers are great for information, but diversify your content. What do I mean? Influencers are great for getting updates on said cryptocurrency products. But remember, sometimes it's worth it for a lot of us to only speak highly of a cryptocurrency project because it gets us engagement. But there could be other sides to a story. There could be some legit FUD that you should be looking out for. So diversify your content, and also diversify your content between different kind of cryptocurrency communities and kinds of cryptocurrency, technical analysis, meme coin stuff, general cryptocurrency news, even stuff outside of cryptocurrency, macroeconomic situation, because that'll tell you what the entire market's going to do, right? So make sure you guys diversify your content. Let me say hi to my members and we'll get into the actual cryptocurrency news. What's up? We have Selmo Fudd in the chat, XRP Army in the house. XRP not looking good lately, Selmo. Sackle Hunt, good morning. My trusty manager. What's up? What's up, Edgar? How you doing, baby? Edgar, I saw your gym picture this morning. Welcome back to the gym. It's Monday, baby. Mushi, good morning. What's up, Brad? How you doing, my man? Brad. Jayhawk, what's up, baby? Jayhawk, how you doing? Welcome. Javi, no coffee this morning, Javi. No coffee this morning. Who else we have in the chat? We have Cam. Good morning, Cam OG. And I have to take this time to say only hi to my members. I will speak to everybody at the end of the chat, usually about the end of, at the end of the stream, usually about 20 minutes before the stream is over. I just chat with you guys 20, 30 minutes after we get to the news. Oh, what's up, Gabe? How you doing? Welcome. What's up, Ron? Matthew, good morning. What's up, Steve, the Canadian? Yes, smash the like button. Bree. Good morning, Bree. How you doing, Bree? There, I said hi to you. Can't get me for that. And I think that's it for my members this morning. What's up, Jason? How you doing? Good morning. And Rob got it. Good morning. Oh, man watching TV. Good morning. All right, let's get into the overall cryptocurrency market and figure out why everybody's freaking out. Obviously, last night we had a pretty big cryptocurrency dump. Strangely, Avalanche is still up. BNB is up nicely. And there's a few other altcoins that are doing pretty well during this dump. Now, the overall cryptocurrency market is down about 5% on the day, still sitting at a trillion and a half market cap size total. Remember, all-time high for crypto is around $3 trillion. The fear and greed index is still at extreme greed, which means people are still greedy. Now, yes, guys, the cryptocurrency market is down 5%. Everybody's freaking out. But if you zoom out to the year chart of Bitcoin, we're still up 140% on the year. Okay. That's ridiculous. Cryptocurrency is volatile. It is volatile. Bitcoin is the least volatile out of all the cryptocurrencies, and it's still volatile. Remember, Bitcoin dumps, altcoins follow, meme coins follow. Okay. Bitcoin pumps, altcoins follow, meme coins follow. Usually, you're going to have those random 100x, 1000x meme coins that launch and just do well. But for the most part, they're going to follow Big Daddy Bitcoin. So if you're in any meme coins and small caps, they're going to follow the market. You know, I mean, that's just part of the game, right? So the sky is not falling. This is part of the game, right? Keep that in mind, guys. Our trending cryptos are Bonk, Taboo Token, and Jito. Now, most notably Bonk, because Bonk is an Ethereum, a Solana-based meme coin, and Solana-based meme coins looking pretty good. We'll get into that here more in a second. Our top cryptos are biggest gainers are Injective, Immutable X, and Celestia. Celestia is still really outperforming a lot of cryptos. Immutable X too, showing gaming isn't done, and we like Avalanche down here doing well. Our biggest losers of the day are Blur Token, Ordinals, Ordi, and then the Sandbox. So Metaverse tokens dumping. We haven't heard a lot about the Metaverse this year. I wonder if the Metaverse is going to be a big deal this year. What do you guys think? You guys think the Metaverse is going to be in? Interested to hear your opinions. All right, our top meme coins, guys, are Dogecoin, SHIB, and Bonk, taking Pepe for the number 3 spot for top meme coins. Quite convincingly, too, with pretty much a total of $100 million in market cap size. The daily trading volume is about the same. Pepe beating it a little bit, but Bonk, a Solana meme coin. So now we have Dogecoin, obviously its own thing, SHIB, ERC20 token, and now we have Bonk, a Solana token. Let's go. Yeah, we'll get into the Skywalker stuff and dog here in a second. We'll get into that because it's important to talk about that, right? Can't act like that doesn't exist. We have Floki, Meme Coin, Bone, Baby Doge, Dogelon Mars, and Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic Inu. Now, there was another meme coin called Myro, which is another Solana meme coin that's been doing really well, but I still think that Ethereum-based meme coins are going to dominate during the next bull run, and I think that's going to be the thing for a while. I think other networks are going to have big meme coins, but I do think it's going to be Ethereum with the top meme coins. Now, what was surprising is that even after all the FUD with Binance, Binance is actually dominating way more than it ever has when it comes to 24-hour trading volume amongst all the exchanges. Binance, number 1, Coinbase, number 2. Binance doing $17 billion in daily trading volume. Coinbase doing $2.5 billion. Hello, that's crazy. That is crazy. So Binance still dominating, you know, in spite of the FUD and stuff like that. Okay, so obviously you guys heard the news last night. $150 million liquidated from the cryptocurrency market in the past 45 minutes. Now, this happened last night. Pretty crazy, right? And a lot of people were freaking out. Now, I got to call Alex Becker out a little bit. Now, Alex Becker pretty much like it made this huge long-winded post saying that TA doesn't work and yada yada. Now, I do think TA is like astrology for men. I think that in the grand scheme of things, TA does work, but he's pretty much in this whole post. And I'm not going to read this post. He just talks about, you know, how, you know, it's all a gamble. You're playing roulette, yada yada yada. It's like, I think he's just doing that in the event that crypto dumps and gaming tokens dumps. He has a way out or something, because if you look at his content, obviously thumbnails or whatever. But it's all like $100 in these will make you millions. Early buyers will now make millions. Early buyers now make millions. It's like you've been like pumping the entire crypto gaming space for like a lot of it, you know, like a lot of time. So he's like pretty much telling people it's all a roulette. TA doesn't work, and I agree. Some TA doesn't work on a lot of things, right? But it does work in the grand scheme of things. Small like day-to-day stuff, swing trading, day trading. I mean, it's tough, you know. But I think he's just saying that to like, you know, just for a way out. And this person named Johnny says, I disagree. TA works combined with a proper understanding of markets. Things don't go up or down in a straight line. There are rules. If you don't believe in them, that's your point of view. Alex Becker says, if it works, why aren't you not worth hundreds of millions? If there was a certain way to call it, you should be ungodly loaded with billionaires bringing you their money to invest. Hell, if you can call it with certainty, let me give you my money too, unless it's not certain. So pretty much shitting on this guy for not having money. And then he kind of pulls back a little bit and says, I don't mean this disrespectfully. I'm just pointing out the fallacy of this logic from my POV. I think TA has its place. I don't think it's a place is how many people try to use it, yada, yada. So pretty much Alex Becker is pretty much saying, bull run might not be here. Everything's a gamble. I'm like, okay, guy. Like, just don't make that post. I know you get it. I know you're posting that because you want to make, you know, you want to like a way out to be like, Told you, just roulette. It's like, okay, all right. So that was kind of lame to me. But this was interesting. Now, Whalewire, who's been historically bearish on the cryptocurrency market, had a point. He says Bloomberg, CNBC, Financial Times, Barron's, Yahoo Finance, and dozens of other mainstream media sources are ultra bullish on Bitcoin. They all coincidentally became bullish at the peak of the rally, which was mainly manipulated up by stablecoins and FOMO sentiments tied to misleading stories on ETF approvals. They're doing what they always do, misleading traders to buy high, so they have enough extra liquidity for them and insiders to exit. Now, what we do know is true about the mainstream media is that there is a lot of manipulation, and I guarantee, like, there's a coordinated effort to make the cryptocurrency markets look great, so the retail buys in and they can dump and make some money. Now, the market hasn't really gone down that much. Bitcoin's down 5% in the last 12 to 15 hours. It's like, it's not that bad when you think about the last year Bitcoin's had. It's been a very, very good year. We'll see what the rest of the week looks like, but it's not that bad. But a lot of manipulation, right? He continues, everyone needs to put their emotions aside and admit how clear it is that nothing about the market is sustainable right now. I said this at 69K and got hated on, and I'm saying it now again. So this person's really bearish on cryptocurrency, which I thought was interesting. Now, a lot of this is writing on BlackRock ETFs, yada, 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 blah, blah, ETFs. But check this out. BlackRock received 100K seed funding for spot Bitcoin ETF. That is nothing. BlackRock only seeding their spot Bitcoin ETF with $100K, which to me, it's either two things. One, they're trolling the shit out of us. Or two, there's not a lot of demand from investors, or they're manipulating the market. Like, oh, that's all people really wanted. This is our ETF. But because remember, BlackRock has to buy their own Bitcoin to offer to their clients. So if they're only buying 100K, that's kind of concerning for me. You know what I mean? But that was pretty interesting. So the unknown seed investor agrees to purchase 100,000 shares of on October 27th, 2022. BlackRock's latest filing reveals. So that's interesting, right? I wonder how open the older generation is to buying Bitcoin. Let's read this article and then we'll talk about it a little more. BlackRock revealed that it received 100K as seed capital for its proposed Bitcoin exchange traded fund. The investment giant disclosed in a fresh application with the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, SEC. The seed capital investor agreed to purchase 100K in shares on October 27th, 2023, and on October 27th, 2023, took delivery for 4,000 shares at a per share price of $25. The seed shares, the filing says. Seed capital represents the initial funding that allows the ETF to fund the creation units underlying the ETF so that shares can be offered and traded in the open market. Now, I do think as markets get better, I do think that the demand for Bitcoin is going to go up because I do think the older generation is kind of looking at Bitcoin a little differently now. BlackRock's proposed iShares Bitcoin Trust will invest in Bitcoin rather than further tied to the leading cryptocurrency, and is one among 13 applications awaiting regulatory approval. The SEC is widely expecting to greenlight one or more spot ETFs early next year, with Bloomberg analysts putting the probability of an approval in January at 90%. So that's a pretty big probability that they're going to get approved. I think they will too. I wonder what the demand for Bitcoin is going to be, though. We'll have to see, because remember, it's all about who wants it, right? Now, I think that a lot of the market has been pumping based on what's been happening with the ETFs. I don't think retail is really in crypto yet. It doesn't seem like it. I know times are still tough for people. Inflation still kicking people's asses, credit card debt, student loan payment, all those sorts of things. A lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Not a lot of people have a lot of discretionary income to buy meme coins and cryptocurrencies and whatever, but who knows? So Tether, this is interesting. So Tether's new sanction froze 161 wallets, only 11 hold USDT. Now, check this out. This is why. So check this out. Tether announced yesterday that it would be blocking wallets sanctioned by United States from using its stablecoin USDT. So even Tether, the world's largest stablecoin, is looking at the Binance situation and thinking to themselves, well, we don't want to get shut down. So if the United States has a problem with Binance, letting people that are sanctioned by the United States trade on their platform, well, we're not going to let them use our stablecoin. Interesting. In new sanctions its new sanctions affected 161 Ethereum wallets, 150 of which hold no USDT at all. Of all the remaining 11, one wallet holds 97% of the 3.5 million USDT. Another moved hundreds of thousands of tokens the day before the freeze. So that's interesting, right? I mean, the rest of this is just, some details, but I thought it was a pretty interesting headline. because it shows that Tether is not playing around with the United States. And I don't think anyone's going to be playing around with the United States going forward. Interesting. All right. So this is video by Charles Hoskinson, which is pretty interesting about saying that we don't really need Bitcoin. And, let me know what you think about this. Check this out.
Bitcoin needs the industry to survive, and sure as hell needs the exchanges and all the other infrastructure because it's not self-sufficient in that dimension. But the industry doesn't need Bitcoin anymore to survive. It's nice to have a digital asset like Bitcoin that has that reputation and it's digital gold, but remember, at the end of the day, it's a token with a deflationary monetary policy. And so at any given moment, another digital gold can form, and if it has good science behind it, it'll be just as secure, if not more so. That's why we spent in a science-based approach with Cardano 7 years designing a proof of stake protocol. From the GKL model to Ouroboros Classic, the Kraus, Genesis, and everything that came afterwards, is that we thought a lot as an ecosystem about how do you build a secure consensus protocol that's energy efficient, but also has all the properties that Bitcoin has. And we were very rigorous with this. And the response to the Bitcoin ecosystem was, oh, it's a scam, it doesn't exist, that technology can't exist, and it's perpetual motion, and proof of stake is wrong. Okay, I just don't see how that survives. It's a religion, it's not an ecosystem. So no, we don't necessarily need Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going to have to grow and adapt and change if it wants to survive long term. And
Interesting.
plenty of people with first mover advantage thought they were invincible. Microsoft did with Windows. And what happened is they never lost Windows, but then we changed the paradigm. People stopped caring about the desktop, and now we all have cell phones and tablets, and look at Android and iOS versus Windows, the adoption rates. And in a lot of app developers, Windows last. It used to be that if you weren't on Windows, your business would die. Now no one cares about it anymore. So that's the danger there, is that they don't lose the wallet share and the amount of people that hold it, but they lose the attention, they lose the innovation, and over time the industry grows in a different direction. And then you wake up and 98% of the stuff you do is outside of Bitcoin. And you start asking yourself, why do I really care about that? It just becomes another asset, and then the hash rate falls, and it kind of dies a slow heat death in a certain respect. So, we tried real hard to convince people to innovate. Like we wrote NEPA-POWs, the non-interactive proofs of proof of work, which actually is a great sidechains primitive for Bitcoin. We developed a protocol for proof of useful work to show how to upgrade and do useful things with proof of work. Log space mining allows you to mine without having a full node. Obviously, the extended UTXO model is how you would do smart contracts with Bitcoin. If you look at the design of Cardano, like we took a lot of the good ideas from 2011, 2012, like how to do smart contracts with Bitcoin, how to issue assets, color coins, for example, and we put them in there. And that's a great case study on how Bitcoin could create a roadmap where it could be competitive with Ethereum or other things. It's their decision as an ecosystem to go down that road, and I don't think the culture is going to let them do that.
I mean, interesting point, and he's right about Bitcoin maxis. I mean, they're pretty they're not open to change. He does make some good sense, like first market movers, and companies that spearhead any kind of thing at any kind of movement. Think about MySpace. I think about MySpace a lot. Like MySpace is in my head a lot, like how big MySpace was, because that's what I used when I was a teenager. He talked about just anything spearheading any movement, like doesn't mean it just because it's the gold standard from the beginning doesn't mean just because it's the gold standard in the beginning doesn't mean it's going to be the same way going through time. I mean, make some good points. I think that he's going to get a lot of shit from Bitcoin maxis. Interesting, right? Interesting, right? This person says, if you hold ADA, this is your sell signal.
Bitcoin needs the industry to.
I mean, in theory, you could create something like Bitcoin, right? I don't know. Cardano hasn't been doing so hot, but very interesting. This is a battle I'm not gonna fight, but I cannot wait to see the Bitcoin maxi videos. One of the kind of cryptocurrency content I love is actual Bitcoin maxi content. It is fantastic because they absolutely hate everything that's not Bitcoin. And you see what's kind of crazy to me is that you really see them like rooting on the SEC for like cracking down on cryptocurrency projects that are not Bitcoin, because obviously the SEC is not going after Bitcoin. You really see them like cheering that on. It's like they're like anti-regulation, but they're cool with other projects getting clapped. I thought it was pretty interesting. So Cardano, making some strong statements there. Yeah, interesting. What's up, Mr. Diamond Hands? Good morning. How you doing? Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been training my butt off. So I've been training a lot, guys. A lot. I hadn't had a day off since, I don't even, like last Sunday, maybe. Last Sunday was my last day off. I haven't had a day off, man. I've been training like 2-3 hours a day. Got up this morning and trained. Drove an hour to train an hour there, an hour back to train over the weekend at a different gym. You know, yeah. So Cardano, Charles Hoskinson with some strong words for Bitcoin. You know what I mean? This person says, "Of course we need Cardano. We need something to make fun of." So let's see what else is going on in cryptocurrency world. I think that's about it. Now there has been some FUD with dog token, right? There's been some FUD with dog the dog meme coin. This is interesting. So check this out. Shiplord says, which the person has been spearheading this project, in honor of transparency and honesty, I have something to share with everyone. Something was brought to my attention by Skywalker, and I asked him to look into it more thoroughly. We came to the conclusion that the contract dev tried to ruin our launch. He preloaded his own wallets with tokens that hadn't taken part in the pre-sale. However, the good news is that all the tokens were sold, and he doesn't hold any tokens at all now, so he cannot do us any damage. That was the reason for the sell pressure on the launch night. I can confirm that I personally have complete control over my pre-sale wallet, which holds over 1.4% of the supply, and the deployer wallet as well. It's a shame he tried to ruin the launch, but it does show how strong we actually are. As the captain, I take responsibility, but he acted completely against my wishes and without my knowledge. Anyways, he doesn't have any tokens left at all, and we are looking beautiful. I will continue doing my best for you guys to take the dog to the moon. I'd rather address potential FUD directly to the community before people try to drag us down with it. Anyways, more exchanges have been confirmed and will be announced in the coming days. And the dog situation, they are getting listed on exchanges. Now, this is good. This is a good way to address any sort of FUD or any sort of like real concerns, because this is a real concern. And I think this guy who created the contract cashed out $180,000 or something crazy like that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money right now in a meme coin. Now, obviously, it hasn't been the case, and they haven't been selling ever since the token launch, because this happened at launch. So, this is the way to handle it. That's why it's important to look at these sorts of things. Now, a lot of people will look at this and say, "Oh, I'm not going to read it. I'm going to ignore it and forget about it." But it's important to look at situations like this. It's okay. It's okay. The Shiblord came out and talked about it, and obviously, this is one of those situations where a lot of people are kind of like, like they're kind of like on edge right now. But as long as they move forward with no other, issues and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Then they'll be okay. Now, this person right here says, who really gives an F who it is? He doesn't have any tokens left. He sold early, so literally no one was affected. Let's move on. But this is important. You want to know what's going on right here, because this guy's going to create other contracts and probably wreck other meme coins. But obviously, the dog token is doing well. It's doing decent right now. The market's down, but not a huge deal, right? Not a huge deal. Sounds like Russ Armand wrote that. I mean, if there's more shady stuff, I'll call it out. I'm actually going to sponsor them at my press conference. I'm going to wear a shirt and whatnot and represent them. But obviously, we have to talk about the FUD. If you can't take a little bit of criticism, you know what I mean, then I don't know what you're doing in the space. And they came out and addressed it, right? So, you know what I mean? So shout out to the dev, shout out to the Shibler for announcing announcing this happened, and then, kind of answering the questions of the community and addressing it out front. So, so good. So good for the devs. These devs, a rogue scammer. Where's some of this? Give me a Karen wig. Yeah, give me some Karen wigs in the chat. We can talk about Myro. I know a lot of people are interested in Myro, some of these meme coins, and we'll go ahead and look at some meme coins for you guys and talk about stuff and stuff like that. So if you guys want me to look up something, feel free to go ahead and ask me questions and whatnot. We'll look at Myro, because Myro is one of the bigger meme coins in the space. Now look at this thing over the last 7 days. This had a phenomenal run up 3 days ago. Myro went absolutely crazy, and we're starting to see a lot of Solana meme coins looking pretty good. People building on other networks. Now remember, one of the most scarring situations I had last year was the Shiboshi NFT mint, and obviously they were Ethereum NFTs. And I ended up paying thousands of dollars for NFTs that I tried to mint, and the demand was so high and the network was so slow. My transactions took about half an hour to go through, and I got charged thousands of dollars anyways without getting an NFT. And this is a big problem for a lot of people. I mean, this is not just with NFTs. This is people trying to swap meme coins. I mean, people are spending so much money swapping meme coins. You know what I mean? Just even contract interactions with staking, unstaking costs a few dollars. Like if you're staking something on the Ethereum network and the network is busy, it's still going to cost you $5 to $10 at least. Even if you're sending tokens, it's going to cost you a couple of bucks. If you're swapping them, sometimes it's $80, $50. Now, usually a common price for me is like $20. A lot of people don't have that extra money and extra ETH to spend on fees. Well, that kind of opens up the door for other networks. Now, last bull run, it was the BNB chain, the Binance Smart Chain, right? Now it's just called the BNB chain. This year could be the Solana network. So are Solana meme coins going to overtake Ethereum meme coins? Don't think so. I don't think so. But I do think that after this run, we could see another network where people start aping into a little more. You know what I mean? Bonk to me is a prime example of that. Bonk, number 3 meme coin. The only ERC20 token that's beating it is Shiba Inu. Pepe's down here below it. Pepe's still looking good. But this is a sign to me that people are looking at other networks. Meme coins are still in, and it looks like people are choosing other networks because of probably the crazy fees. You can see that Bonk is up 100% over the last week. Well, I think the closest next to it is what? Baby Dogecoin or Dogelon Mars, We have Snek. What is Snek? Snek is another Cardano meme coin. Jesus. So Snek, a Cardano meme coin, is this like top 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so right outside the top 10. So that's pretty cool. Nice. You know what I mean? So more meme coins on other networks, man. The competition's heating up. Now my reasoning and theory is, and all of this is, even in order to beat the biggest and best, most used product in a market, you have to be like way better than it. So I don't know what way better is or much better is. Is it speed? I mean, is it fees? Could be. Could be. So, SB says ETH gas is unacceptable. There is zero reason to use ETH over other chains. It depends, because a lot of ERC20 tokens are just, they're not all ERC20 tokens are meme coins, So there's a lot of good projects on the Ethereum network, but I get it. Caught me taking liquidity, taken from the deployer. It wasn't me. Caught me taking liquidity. It wasn't me. Caught me taking from the deployer. It wasn't me. Everybody's getting jealous. It ain't me, it's a router. It wasn't me. She caught me on camera. Am I speaking too low? Is my volume okay? What's up? It's Summers. Solo marks on my shoulder. It wasn't me. Is my volume okay? Let me know if my volume. I'm speaking a little low. I'm trying to be a little more calm. I think people like when I don't curse and I'm calmer. The views reflect it. Like more people tune in when I'm more calm. Well, markets continue to do more, man. Ethereum taking a big hit today. Ethereum taking a big hit today. My goodness. It's funny to see BNB up, Avalanche looking good. I love Avalanche, man. Give me some Avalanche meme coins. Someone shilled me an Avalanche meme coin the other day. It was actually doing well. I don't remember what it was. Now let's look at the price action for some of our meme coins, see how they're doing. Jesus up today. Panda token, the one I've been shilling's up today. Man, but I've been getting wrecked. Wojak down, Pepe X down, World Token down, which is not a meme coin. Wagme down, Pepe down. What else? Dog down 30% on the day at a $5 million market cap. So Dog taking a little bit of a hit, man. But it do be like that Earn token, which is doing really well. Man, this thing dumps pretty bad. Ramp token, which I got in, look pretty bad. So, whew. Think about meme coins, that these things will start pumping hundreds of percentage in a day. Now, this is believes his meme coin, or he's one of the devs, or one of at least the influencers. This thing went up like 300% in one, or 400% in one day, which was crazy. Yeah. Hawk says, have you seen Gala music token launch? I did. So if you go to CoinMarketCap and you look at the front page for the recently added, you can see the Gala music token. So Gala launching a music token. All right. Jack says, I think PTAK got a moon. It was hella big buys coming in yesterday, and they all holding the floor. I think it goes to 5 to 10 million market cap. I think so too, Jayhawk. I think so too. Yeah. I mean, here's my theory with meme coins. Like, I do believe it's better to cut your losses sometimes, right? In this space, you don't always want to hold the bag all the way down, because say if you invest $1,000 and it starts dumping and you have $300, it's still $300 to cut your losses. Meme coins though, like, I usually come into with the mentality of, let me hit my goals first, because especially if they're active and they have a good narrative, like they're going to pump, right? They're going to pump. Like Dog. Yes, Dog had some fun and a lot of people are freaking out, but the community is still strong. And the dev came out and addressed the issue. I mean, what else can you want? what do you want? You know what I mean? They came out, addressed the issue. You know what I mean? And it hasn't really affected the chart. It only affected it at launch. So, the entire market's dumping. Meme coins and altcoins are going to follow, and they literally have some of these meme coins have some serious gas. So, yeah, I think it's a sender too, 100%. Hank is selling his bag. Who's Hank? But I was like on my shoulder. Devs need their cut too. Yeah, guys. Look at guys, developers aren't making cryptos for their health. They're making it to make money, So that's one thing you should also think about too. Why they're not making it for? You think they're making it for the memes? Maybe, but like they want to make money too. So, you know what I mean. PTK and a sender. I mean, it did send. But the devs told me to hold, bro. Remember, rule number 1, trust no developer. Okay? Rule number 1. Right? Make sure you read that. Rule number 1, keep your phasers on stun. They gave influencers 20% of the supply. I don't think they did. Was it 20%? That shit you said about Telegram, it may be around there, yeah. Let's see. Don't become a Telegram regular. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being in a Telegram. Just like don't hang out there every day and make that your identity. Because one day you'll literally one day you'll pop up into the Telegram and that shit will be gone. I mean, how many times have we seen that? Like Telegram just stops working. All right. I'm not a Jeet. That's such a funny that's a funny word. Yeah, that's how they keep you hooked and investing when it's clearly Telegram's because the Telegram mods, Discord mods are getting paid to work. So they're getting paid a monthly fee usually, and they're going to keep working. So keep that in mind. They're going to keep working. They're not going to stop working. You know what I mean? Let's see how Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin looking pretty decent right now. I mean, it recovered a little bit. Obviously, had that big dump some more. It's recovering a little bit. Still above 40K. You get most of the hopium from TG, 100%. I won't ever support PTKN. I mean, if you got in at 300K, you made some money, take your profits. Never listen to anyone in the TG. And what's crazy about TG is that they'll just ban people for like having opinions. Imagine having an opinion and getting banned or asking like an innocent question. Hey, what's wrong with this? Ban, baby. See ya. And you know what, Ron, you're allowed to. Yeah, to each their own. 100%, man. Do your thing, man. There's a lot of meme coins that people bought. You know what I mean? But, I mean, to each their own. Do your thing. If you can't survive the dumps, you don't deserve the pumps. Mr. Diamond Hands with the good words. You know what I mean? With the phrases. Mr. Diamond Hands coming in hot, bro. Mr. Diamond Hands, more spaces. More space. And of course, if you guys aren't familiar, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be going live on Twitter. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are going to be a little choppy for me because I will be out of town. I will be in Vegas for the press conference. So it'll be sweet. You ain't got no rights in TG? You ain't got no rights, bro. It's a dictatorship. What's the best decentralized exchange to use? It depends where you're trading, but I think the overall, you could say most uses has to be Uniswap on the Ethereum network. But, I'd say that. A lot of people are complaining about ETH gas fees, but I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's the one everybody uses. It's a pretty good site. They've upgraded it a lot the last year. I'd say Uniswap. I like Uniswap. People like 1inch. There's a ton, but I like Uniswap. Yeah, but you literally have no rights in TG. Good morning, band. How's everybody doing today, band? Hey, why is the price dumping, band? ETH gas fees. Yeah, let's check the GUI checker. Yeah, ETH gas fees have been pretty gnarly lately, but that's because it's been busy. And this is not even bad, guys. Usually the fees are way worse. So you're sitting at like 44 GUI right now. So 42 average, low average. So swap about $30, NFT sale about $55, bridging $10, borrowing $27. How come they don't do sends? I would say like sending tokens is a couple bucks. Uniswap has their own app now. Do they really? People make fun of me for WAGME, but I got in at 4 milli market cap and heavy too, so I didn't have to wait till 65. True. Mr. Diamond Hand says, Rodney, you remember 3K gas fees back in the bull run of 2021? That was nuts. Yeah, I got quoted 7K one time for gas fees. So I feel you, bro. I feel you. You know what I mean? I feel you. But you don't have to accept those. I mean, one strategy people do is like they set their alarm, which I did to 3 a.m. That works sometimes to swap. But like, one, chances are your meme coin probably like the price dumped or pumped. Well, hopefully it pumped more, but usually dumped more. You're up at 3 a.m. and then you go to swap and realize that the rest of the world is awake using Uniswap. So, you know what I mean? So, I mean, the point is to use the network when it isn't busy. So it's good just to check this little GUI tracker because it fluctuates throughout the day. You know, it fluctuates. I don't know what the best times are. Let's see. It tells you a gas price heat map. So it looks like, I mean, it's all kind of spread everywhere, but we could see like usually in the evenings and afternoons is when it's the worst. You know, in the evenings, yeah. So midday between like 4 a.m. and 11 a.m. is probably the best time to use it. So 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. you could say. Yes. And then it looks like December 10th. So last night it was really hot because people were selling probably because the market was dumping. So $400 was a discount. I know, bro. I used 25K in gas. What? 25K in gas? Oh my God. Nah, it couldn't be me, bro. Jesus. What's up, CODM? What's up, Timsky? How you doing, bro? I'm not setting an alarm to sell Poopy Badinu. You know, sometimes it didn't seem worth it, but well, according to this, 3 a.m. is pretty good, but looks like 3 a.m. to like 11 a.m. So, you know, I was onto something. So this is obviously the last week or so, but and obviously, like you see this, yeah, this is from last night. The IP should be coming out next year for cheap gas fees. Julio Don, but even Vitalik said at the near the end of the roadmap for ETH 2.0, it's still not going to be that cheap, right? It's just expensive. Like $30 for a swap is nuts, bro. NFT sell $50, bridging $10. Even to stake is like $10. It's crazy. It's crazy. My goodness. That's why Solana, well, that's why any other network, literally any other network is like cheap. BNB's cheap. I mean, BNB is a little more expensive than like Avax or Solana, but it's still cheap. It's still cents. You know, now you're talking about 1 cent versus 5 cents versus like half a dollar, you know, but like anything's cheaper. Yeah. 1,800, 2,500. Jeez, man. Sticky Ball says that's why we need exchanges, less fees than transfer to wallets. Yeah, exactly. Sticky Balls, which is a funny name. But you're right. And I mean, if you look at exchanges, man, like you do get fees for swapping and cashing out and stuff like that. But for Coinbase, if you pay for their premium service, which is like $30 a month or some shit like that, you pretty much, if you're using it a lot, you pretty much make your money up by, you know, just with all the trades you do. But yeah, I mean, that's what exchanges are great for. They get fees too, but they're not gas fees. All right. Exactly. You know, use the exchange to buy the tokens and send them to your wallet. So Slim Cheetah says, I thought E 2.0 was supposed to solve the gas fees. It is over time, but it won't be drastic. You know, it's mainly from proof of work to proof of stake, right? You know, Zombie Inu, dude. Zombie Inu was huge during the last bull run. Let's see how that's doing today. Inu. It's got an 800K market cap. Okay, Zombie Inu. I don't even want to look at. Let's look at the guys. Like we look at the month chart for this guy. Sheesh. Wait, did they do a V2? Did Zombie Inu do a V2? They did, didn't they? Jeez. Yeah, layer 2, exactly. Polygon, anything. Any other network layer 2, it doesn't even matter. Literally anything else. Mononoke consolidating. How is Mononoke? I should put Mononoke Inu on the watch list just for the memes. Actually down 5%. Dude, Mononoke still has a $2 million market cap. That's not bad. Dude, a U-shaped recovery would be insane. What was the all-time high for Mononoke Inu? It had to be like tens of millions. You guys don't know what Mononoke Inu is. It's one of the top meme coins of the last bull run. And it was like huge. Oh, maybe CoinGecko has it. Let me see. CoinGecko might have it. Hold on. CoinGecko. CoinGecko sometimes has those. Oops, has those things that coin market cap. Okay, yep. Let's see market cap. No, it doesn't have its market cap tracked on anything. But I think it was tens of millions, right? GTA 7 coming out. Are you guys Jayhawk and the GTA people? What do you guys think of the new Grand Theft Auto? I think it looks pretty cool. CODM says, or Timsky says, what do you think about the new game-changing news Shytoshi said is coming? Shiba Inu has been so like, yeah. But shout out to Shytoshi. Actually follows me, which is pretty cool. Shytoshi, thank you so much. But he says, what did he say? Thanks, CoinDesk, for the award. Maybe now they'll give me a follow. Moreover, I want to make sure that SHIB Army notes that I did not accept the top 50 in crypto title for myself. I request the award be given to the entire SHIB community. Thanks again. That's not how that works, Shytoshi. You can't give the award to the entire community. They only have one trophy. But I don't know. What is the game-changing news? I don't know. Did he tweet about it or post about it? I don't know. They've been pretty quiet. The market's been really green and SHIB's been pretty quiet. The price has been looking decent, but I heard GTA 6 is coming out in 2025 though. I feel like ETH went from POF to POS because of the government. Vitalik has skeletons in his closet. You think so? Proof of work, you mean POW? Correction happening early. Oh no, everyone panic. I know. Like literally like one day 5%. If you look at the last like month or the last like year, it's like Bitcoin's up 140%. You know what I mean? It's like, can we relax a little bit? Can we just chill out a little bit, like take a step back, relax, and just look at the big picture? But like if Bitcoin starts getting to like low 30s or 35, then we can start looking at, Bonk pumping some. Yeah, I was actually talking about Bonk with the top meme coins. Bonk's looking good. Like that's been pretty much the theme of this entire show is like other meme coins on different networks looking good, and Bonk's up 100% on the week, which is crazy. Oh, the ETFs are being delayed. Well, I think a lot of people assumed that they'd be out early January. So I don't think that, that there's news of them being delayed. Some people don't think the ETFs are going to get approved at all. I mean, some people are like sure that the ETFs are not going to get approved at all. Like, no way. You know what I mean? Oh, Uniswap does have its own app and their own. Oh, they do have their own wallet. Yeah, nice. Let's go Uniswap. Okay, thank you for that. It's Summers. I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people think that they're not going to get approved at all. Whalewire doesn't think they're going to get approved. Interesting. This person says the chances of Bitcoin spot ETF approval is under 1%. Yeah. This guy is such a troll, you know. But it will probably be in March. That's honestly berserk. I think that I think yeah, I think in March, but I don't know. We'll see. Everyone's eyes should be on AMP. I haven't heard that in a while. What's up, CryptoFlex? These are my reflections. How you doing, brother? Brad says, I kind of feel like this might be the run up to the coming bull market. I feel contrary to the macro market, consumer money not being there and all, but I guess institutional money. I think that's the narrative right now, that institutional money is pushing the market. And then like the reasoning for the Bitcoin dump will be like, oh, people are, you know, getting ready to pay their taxes and whatnot. Yada, yada, yada. 2 years of pain, baby. Tell him, Javi. Are you buying or inscribing ordinals? I am not, but I know a lot of people that are. I think the Doge ETF. Dude, if someone makes a Doge ETF, I'm out of here, dude. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Doge ain't get no ETF. No, no way. No way. No way. No chance. No chance. What's up, Stacy? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Run up. There's no money. Well, the institutions have money. The average Joe doesn't have money. It's rough, dude. It's not easy right now. It's not easy to be a cryptocurrency person, right? Or just a person, not a cryptocurrency person, excuse me, but a person existing in the regular world. It's tough, you know. It's tough out there, man. I mean, people, credit card debt, paycheck to paycheck. Like, how many people are living paycheck to paycheck? I think it's like 60% of people, right? How many people live paycheck to paycheck? So about 65% of working Americans say they frequently live paycheck to paycheck, according to the recent survey of 2,100 U.S. adult conducted by the Harris poll. Okay. So 62% paycheck to paycheck. That's a lot of people, like one catastrophe away from a train wreck. There's this story. Check this out. 1/3 of Americans making 250K live paycheck to paycheck, survey finds. That's pretty crazy. $250,000 living paycheck to paycheck. I get it though. I get it. Hey, where's the old group? We need to get Ryan Patrick in here and Classy pumping on dog. Nah, Classy's on the straight gaming, which is good for him. Alexandra, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yes, smash the like. It's free to do. Thank you so much. Rodney, I haven't heard you say anything about Tectonic. Yeah, I got out of Tectonic about 6 months ago. They weren't doing enough marketing. I wonder what post having bull market looks like if there's a very little consumer money. Yeah, I think the economy will be recovering by then. I don't know. We haven't actually been in a recession. Gemini AI from Google rival Chat GPT. Ooh, Grok. Yes, hit the like button and subscribe and consider becoming a member. Alexandra the Great. Retail investors are going to FOMO into the top to be exit liquidity. That was one of the main stories this morning. Whalewire talked about how like all the major media articles or media outlets are talking about how bullish cryptocurrency is, just so that big daddies can dump on you guys. Clifford Inu ETFs. Please. Not on the dog. Yeah, I think dog is going to be okay. Market dumping. It's going to pull back. It's Summer says, I work 2 to 3 jobs. I don't live paycheck to paycheck. People overspend and don't budget properly. True. We might may not be in a recession in the traditional sense, but people in general seem to be hurting as far as money goes. I know I'm feeling it. Inflation sucks. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm like shopping and I'm like my grocery bills are insane. And I eat like whole healthy foods. I try not to eat out so much anymore. Oh, it's tough, but I try not to eat out so much, and it's tough, man. It's expensive just for me and my girlfriend. I can't imagine how much it is for like a family. Cuddy Cuz says, "How do you feel about meme coin?" And thank you so much for the $5 donation. Says, "How do you feel about the meme coins that are down but may have been on major platforms for a while? Do they serve a purpose? Ladies meme coins, please." I can give like a general answer for that. So, ladies has always been in the top 20, right? Yeah, ladies is like top 12. Now, I do think that meme coins were like the top ones are going to pump on exchanges because people are just going to buy them, but like retail needs to kick in, right? We need more people in crypto that want to spend money on meme coins and make those risky investments. And the funny thing is, like, people will buy Bitcoin and ETH, but a lot of people are just going to go straight to meme coins because of the 100x, 1000x factor, not paying attention to the market cap, which, if you look at Miladies, like, it's a top 12 meme coin and it's only at an $18 million market cap, which shows you how much money really isn't in the meme coin world. I mean, the entire meme coin market cap is 22 billion, which is pretty good, but it's kind of dominated by like Doge. Like Doge has 13 billion of that, which is kind of like equivalent to like the cryptocurrency market where Doge or Bitcoin has half the entire market cap size anyways. So they'll pump, but I wouldn't say, I mean, obviously it has a high upside, so it could pump more. Maybe Elon Musk will make a tweet about it or something. But thank you so much, Cuddy Cuzzo, for the $5 donation. I appreciate you. What's up, Club Crow? How you doing? All my money goes into crypto. A lot of us, live that way. Mononoke, Bond, Edgar used to hold Bitcoin floor. Dog had a top wallet. Start selling big time, cause some fear, community strong. It will definitely recover. Yeah, I think that top wallet might have just been looking at the current events and probably like, oh, I'm going to get out, but hey, man, do your thing. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Granted, I'm doing fine, but money is tighter than normal, but I'm making good money and I'm getting by. That's good, Brad. That's good. I mean, that's all we can hope for, right? Have our bills paid. Christmas is coming up. Hopefully get your family something, I know this is a tough time for people, We got the dog pound here. Shout out to the dog community. What's up, babies? I know it's a tough time for people right now. Holidays, man. It's like, I always think like, look it. If you can't afford gifts, okay, that's fine. People should be able to understand that. If you can't afford gifts, that's fine. Okay. You can't afford gifts. Like, if people can't understand that you can't afford gifts, well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Just, if you have family members, in-laws, it's like that shit gets expensive, bro. Get them something cheap, something thoughtful and cheap. You don't gotta break the bank to get gifts for everyone. Like, they should understand that. And you shouldn't be expecting them either, right? I've been joking back and forth, Dr. Crypto, about waiting on dogs, still waiting. Brad, ammo is so expensive. Yeah. Brad, gun show coming up. Time to get the dolly and get the awkward stairs all the way to the car. Thank you so much, Tillery Mills. Thank you so much. Smash the like. I thought gifts were free. Just download them. Vegas Inu token, high rollers. Let's go. Shout out to the Vegas Inu community. Everyone getting crypto for Christmas. That's all I want for Christmas. Hey, man, crypto looking a little better than it was last year. I'll tell you that. Christmas less awkward. People are starting to ask me about it again. Jelani says Jesus coin is the king of memes. I know someone sold like 500K of Jesus coin last week, but it is on my list. It's pumping. It's still a $50 million market cap, which is not bad. If you get the month chart for Jesus, it's looking pretty good. Day chart looking good. So Jesus token recovering, man. That's actually pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Roddy, do you want a raw dog? I think it's you want two raw dog. Who in here knows what a 545 by 39 is? I'm assuming that's a round, right? I'm buying dog for Christmas. Nice. I'm grateful for our kids. Don't ask for much, and the rest of the family is all about us spending time together. That's what it's worth it for us. Yeah. I mean, make some food, get together, play some games, play some board games or some Mario Kart or some Super Smash Brothers or something, Just chill. I mean, just relax, But says I went to a gun show this past weekend, picked up bits from an AR build. Nice. Brad says, I went to ID once. I lugged 20 plus guns to my car, to the hotel room, and then back to the car the next morning. The looks I got. Yeah. Like, what is this guy doing? Club Crow with the Kronos shilling here. Shout out to the Crow community. Where is Crow on the top exchanges? How is Crow doing lately? Let's see. Oh, Crow's number 13 right now. Okay, Crow. Only handling about $1 billion less than Coinbase. That's not bad. Really need quality Crow meme coins. Yeah, I aped into one. I aped into one Crow meme coin, troll coin. I got wrecked. Brad says Rodney is a Russian attempt at making. Got it. Oh, okay. So they don't use the 762 anymore. Interesting. You have to live within your means. God forbid we went to live off the land. Me getting a camper and me and the dog about to travel for the West for work in AZ. Nice. That sounds fun, Selmo. Little nomad living for a week. I like it. Is that Vegas Inu? Okay, Vegas Inu sending. Let's go. You pay $2,000 a month in rent. I pay $2,500 a month, which is super cheap compared to and I have way more room. Got it. Okay. Tell the Russians to chill. I pay $700 for a 3-bed. It's Summers. Where the hell do you live, bro? AK-47 could help tea time people. Wait, what? You said Vegas Inu? Yeah, it's a meme coin. I mean, they're doing well. Meme Alliance looks like a great project that's about to launch. I'm actually going to make a video about them very soon. 525 is my house payment. Where y'all live? Ohio? Jesus. Will Volt even 2x in the next run? It looks like a lot of their influencers moved on, at least the big ones. But Intrinsic Inu? Y'all crazy as hell. I think Inus are probably over with. I don't know. Maybe they'll make a comeback. I don't think Inus are the meta anymore. Ohio. I live in Ohio and I can't find those deals. Well, there's places here in Virginia that you could get something like that, but it's like literally in the middle of nowhere. But, couldn't pay me to move to Ohio. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I'll be live tomorrow at the same time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be going live over on X. So come hang out for our meme coin chill and chill. Should be fun. We'll talk about meme coins, all things small caps, and maybe you'll get some some alpha on some new plays. Like, subscribe on the way out, and I'll see you tomorrow or later on today. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.